Welcome to This Explainer. Look, if you've been dreaming of a better career or finally going after that college degree in Georgia, the GED is literally your key. Today, we're going to demystify the entire registration process and get you on the fast track to unlocking some seriously life-changing opportunities. Take a second and think about your current path. Are you ready to unlock a completely new future? Because honestly, the GED isn't just some standardized test. It's a powerful tool. Earning this credential can rapidly boost your earning potential, open up higher-level jobs, and unbar doors to higher education that you might have thought were closed forever. Let's talk about what happens the moment you cross that finish line. Earning your GED in Georgia immediately qualifies you for a $500 HOPE voucher. You can use that money straight toward post-secondary education in the state. And it gets better. It actually allows you to attend a technical college entirely tuition-free if you enroll in one of the 17 high-demand fields funded by the HOPE Career Grant. So yeah, this isn't just about finishing high school, it's about launching a whole new career. Here's our quick roadmap for today's explainer. We'll cover the Georgia GED opportunity, eligibility requirements, costs and financial assistance, how to register and prepare, and finally, what to expect on test day and beyond. All right, part 1, the Georgia GED opportunity. You know, state leaders actively want you to succeed. Greg Dozier, the commissioner of the Technical College System of Georgia, hit the nail on the head. He noted that there are over 1 million adults in Georgia without a high school diploma, and the state is actively trying to remove major barriers to your personal and professional growth. You literally have the state's backing on this. Moving on to part 2, eligibility and requirements. So, who can actually take the test? The baseline requirements are really simple. You got to be 18 years or older to take the test standardly. You can't currently be enrolled in an accredited high school, and you can't already have a high school diploma or its equivalent. And finally, you just need a valid government-issued photo ID. Think driver's license, state ID card, military ID, or a passport. But wait, what if you're 16 or 17? Well, there's a fantastic exception just for you. You're definitely not excluded. You can still test by following an underage youth pathway. Basically, you just enroll in a state-approved adult education program and get an official underage consent waiver from the Office of Adult Education. Now, regarding where you live, there's a really interesting residency rule. You actually don't need to be a Georgia resident to start taking your GED tests in the state. However, and this is a big however, your final passing test must physically happen within the state of Georgia to actually get the official Georgia State diploma. Makes sense, right? Let's jump into part 3. Costs and financial assistance. Let's talk numbers. The baseline cost for the full 4-subject GED exam in Georgia is $184. Since the test is broken down into 4 separate subjects, that comes out to exactly $46 per subject. And whether you take it at a physical testing center or online from your couch, that $46 per subject fee stays exactly the same. But here is some absolutely amazing news. The state of Georgia offers the HOPE High School Equivalency, or HSE, grant. It's funded by the Georgia Lottery for Education, and this grant provides up to $210 to cover your testing fees. Basically, if you've been a Georgia resident for 12 consecutive months and meet some basic HOPE requirements, you can take this entire exam for free. Seriously, $0 out of pocket. All right, part 4, registration and preparation. Setting up your test is completely digital and super user-friendly. First up, just create a free account at GED.com. From there, you'll fill out your profile. Now listen carefully to this part. Your legal name in this profile absolutely must match your government-issued photo ID exactly. Once your profile is good to go, just type in your zip code, and the portal will map out all the approved testing locations so you can pick your dates. And heck, you definitely don't have to study alone. Georgia has a robust network of totally free adult education classes through the Technical College System of Georgia. You can find flexible in-person classes, great online prep tools like Essential Education, and of course, the official GED-ready practice tests. You can literally choose whatever pathway fits your crazy schedule and learning style best. While you're preparing, keep these 2 major timeline rules in mind so you don't run into any last-minute hiccups. First, if you're planning to take the official exam online from home, you are required to take the GED-ready practice test first. If you score green, meaning you pass that practice test, you have exactly 60 days to take the official online exam. Second, if you test in person and happen to not pass a subject, you have a full 365 days to use a discounted retake. It's also really important to know that the system is built to support you. Under the ADDA, if you have a documented physical, mental, or learning disability like ADHD or maybe a chronic health condition, you can easily request reasonable accommodations right through your GED.com account. This can mean getting extra testing time or additional breaks to make sure you can truly show what you know. Which brings us to part 5, test day and beyond. So when test day finally arrives, you actually have a choice of how you want to test. If you go the traditional, in-person route, expect a pretty strict physical ID check and a rule against bringing any personal items into the room. But the nice perk here is that retakes are discounted to just $20. Now, if you test online, you'll be monitored by a webcam in a private, distraction-free room. It's incredibly convenient, but just keep in mind that online retakes remain full price at $46. Also, remember, you don't have to take the whole shebang at once. You're going to conquer 4 specific subjects: math, science, social studies, and reasoning through language arts. For every single one of these sections, all you need is a score of 145 to pass. That's it. You can space them out over days or even weeks, whatever keeps you focused and feeling confident. And once you hit that 145 mark on your final subject, the journey totally pays off. The state of Georgia will award your official diploma, proving definitively to employers and colleges that you possess the exact same level of knowledge as a traditional high school graduate. Now, before we wrap this up, just a quick but super important disclaimer. The details we've discussed today, stuff like pricing, grant amounts, and testing protocols, are accurate as of the creation of this explainer. But as we all know, state rules and testing platform requirements can and do update over time. So always make sure to verify current requirements, deadlines, and your personal eligibility directly over at GED.com. So there you have it. The roadmap is clear, state grants can literally erase the financial burden, and an entirely new future of higher pay and better education is sitting right in front of you. You have the key in your hand. What doors are you going to open with it?